What is up, YouTube? I'm not on here to talk smack. I'm on here just real quick during intermission to talk. This has been an excellent hockey game. It is what you want in a game 7. Um, we finally broke through the wall. Grubauer has been insane. Both teams playing very solid. I don't even know what's going to happen in this third period. But I was going to get on after 1. It was 0-0. It's just been a hell of a hockey game. This has made this whole series, obviously me and her, the banter and everything. But I said it earlier, pregame, we wanted a great hockey game. We are getting a great hockey game. Both teams are playing great. Grubauer's playing great. Ottinger's playing great. It's going to come down to the end. So, what's everybody's thoughts so far? I see a few people. I just wanted to pop in. I'm only going to stay during intermission, so this is going to be quick. I'm actually going to bring it up here. That way I can keep an eye on it. We got about 15 minutes till the intermission is over. We have 1-0 lead. Rupe has had multiple opportunities. Finally got one through. But both teams, man, they are. I'm surprised there's any paint on the crossbar of the goals right now, because they have been pegging the goals. Both teams. I think they said Dallas has had 54 shot attempts. Kraken's been blocking shots. It's been one hell of a game. So, like I told her, we asked for a good game, and we're getting a good game. So, both teams are definitely putting on a show. Jeff here says Dallas could be up 4-0 easily. Yeah, they've had, again, Grubauer's been a wall. I definitely not taking nothing away from him. It's been a hell of a game. So, Stan said, I'm on my way home, watch Slapshot, the most excellent hockey game. Nah, not Slapshot. Eric said, let's go Kraken. How's that? He was texting me to tell the missus that it was backfiring, him rooting for Dallas and asking her for assistance on what he should do. She is literally sitting with towels like wrapped around, hoping to will them on. Again, like both teams have had excellent opportunities. It's been like, as new hockey fans, we not long ago witnessed our Washington Nationals go through Game 7 series, being down after 7 innings and come back and make it to the World Series and win. Obviously, 7 games in the World Series. So it wasn't long ago me and her endured that. Now we are enduring Game 7, but instead of rooting for one, we are on opposite ends of who we are cheering for, and it's kind of crazy. I gave Carlos here, he said he was grabbing a drink, gave him a quick invite. You enjoying the game?
It's been good so far for me. The fun part is, and we've talked about this before, is like the problem is I'm a little bit too much of a veteran Stars fan. Like at this point, I'm multitasking. Like I'm watching the game, but I don't have my undivided attention. It's like, get back to me when you're in triple overtime. Triple overtime in Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm interested. Until then, I'll keep an eye on it on the second screen. It's fine.
Well, the Stars are doing what they've needed to do.
Yes. Well,
And that is shoot the damn puck.
well, look. Here's the thing. That's why I say, like, look, I'm at the part of my fandom at this point where I have seen them succeed. I've seen them been in position and everything. I can just enjoy it. For me, it's great. All I wanted them to do was just shoot the puck, just get shots on net, and we'll see what happens. And
Yeah.
good things happen if you do that. That's half the battle. Just do that. It'll give you a chance.
I will say, I told her, even though he has not scored, Robertson has looked a bit different tonight. And I don't know if it's the Game 7 touch or what. He's skating faster. He's controlling the puck better, but he even checked somebody into the boards, and he never initiates contact. And I seen that, and I was like, that's something I haven't seen. Because he's normally like dodging and trying not to get hit. He checked somebody into the boards, and I was like, game 7 for you.
Yeah, that's right.
So Mrs. Wade here said that she is rooting for the Misses. I'll allow it only because you are very nice, Miss Wade. So I will allow it.
Nice.
Eric said that Seattle defenseman screwed the pooch big time. Hockey Barn here said, "Let's go Bruins." Oh wait,
I wouldn't take any hockey opinions from Eric. He doesn't know the first thing about hockey. He picked not one but 2 losers.
Yeah,
like stay away. Stick to baseball. That's what you're good at.
You would think that now Eric would just bite the bullet and root for the Panthers, knowing that every team he roots for loses.
That's
because
right.
then the Panthers would get, knocked
He's
out.
running into the buzzsaw that he kept running into the buzzsaw that is the Panthers. It's like, I'd root for the Panthers to screw over the Panthers.
That's what I was saying,
Yeah.
Curse the team that's kicked both your teams out. I mean, I'll see if I have a Florida Panthers hat or something, Eric. Maybe I can, get that on quick delivery up. I don't know if I have one. I'll take a look. We'll see if we can get you a new setup. You can build a new wall, and I don't know if you have any little figures to talk to, but we'll see if we can help you out. Hockey Barn might even have some Panther stuff. I mean, you could go check his eBay store out. I'm pretty sure it's Hockey Barn Collectibles on eBay. I heard he's got great prices.
I don't think we should advise Eric to listen to any more of those figures. I still think that Johnny Bauer figure is trying to tell him to kill. That's my like. You guys don't understand Johnny Bauer's dark side. Johnny Bauer is not all sunshine and rainbows back in the day. Man has a dark side.
He said, "Use my first name. Must have hit a soft spot. Let's go Bruins."
I know, crazy talk.
So, do you think, based on the first 2 periods, we know this third period is probably going to get pretty crazy?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Do you think it winds up just a lonely 1-0 game?
I would be very surprised.
Do you think it gets chaotic?
I think the possibility of it opening it up is definitely there. The question is going to be, because I think it's I always forget the name. It's De Beers who's the coach for Dallas right now, right?
DeBoer, yes.
DeBoer, yeah. The thing is, he has experience. Like, he is an experienced head coach. He is. So if I was them, my opinion would be, you got to keep doing what's working for you, and that is because the tendency is, all right, we're ahead. Let's just tighten up, batten down the hatches, and hold it down. It's like, no. You don't. It's like prevent defense in football. Don't do that. You're having success by shooting the puck and putting the puck on net. Do that. That has worked well, because you've got a better chance of scoring. Scoring a second or a third goal is going to make you feel a lot better. I would stay aggressive, not reckless, but I'd stay aggressive. Getting really defensive is a good recipe for giving up the tying goal late and forcing yourself to overtime, and then overtime in game 7. Now you're playing a different game.
But he also could employ a strategy that I have said all along is the secret to defeating the Seattle Kraken, and I have yet to see anybody use this strategy.
Pretend that Eric is rooting for them?
No. Just put a man in the penalty box. These guys can score 5-on-5, but they cannot score 5-on-4. And I don't know why, but I swear it would almost probably be something to try to see if it would work. They're like 0 for 14 on power plays on the road. I mean, it's a crazy strategy, but...
Nice.
Oh, man. Let's see here. Carlos, what hockey set should I work on vintage? Already done 73 to 68. No Gretzky sets.
All right. So you've done one from the 70s and one for the 60s. So let me take the question seriously. You've done one of each of those. Those are pretty good. Similar players on those 2 years. I guess the only question I would ask you, and happy to give you a couple of options, but do you want to go older? Do you want to stay in the 70s or the 60s? What level of comfort you're at? I've done the 60 Parker set. I was a big fan of that one personally. but that's just me. When you go into the earlier 60s, they broke up the league into a couple of sets. So you got the Parkers and the Tops, so they kind of split the league amongst themselves. Those are interesting, but obviously you don't get all the players. By the later 60s and the 70s, then you do get more of a cross section of the teams. So I guess it kind of depends on what you're into. Personally, I love the tall boys. They are kind of expensive, but I always thought they're kind of different. They're a little weirder the way they are. Mind you, the pages and stuff you got to get are a little different. But you got to check out some of the headshots they got on it. They're weird. Like it's you either like it or you don't. It's very much what you're into. I do find some charm in them. I find a little bit of a charm in them just because they are different. Because if you've ever seen the tall boys, they're kind of funky looking cards, very much of the era. You couldn't pull
Just
that
put
off.
together the Parker set. Was it 53?
Which one? Sorry.
Which one is the Hal rookie year? 53 Parker?
Oh, the Howl is a 51.
52?
Yeah, 51, 52. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's the Howl.
Go for that one, Stan.
There you go. Well, look, no, but here's the thing. No joke. Again, if you wanted to go to, so here you go, older or 70s, nothing 78 plus. You know what you could do if you wanted. I think it's one of the nicest sets. It's not. It wouldn't be cheap, but it's also not like ridiculous even at this point. The 54 tops, because the Gordy in that set is one of the more iconic ones. It's got the same size cards as the 52 tops baseball, but the Gordy is iconic in it. You've got some amazing, cool looking ones. You've got Terry Sawchuk in that, so that's a good one. 53 with Sawchuk. Yep. There, some of the early 50s where you got Sawchuk in those guys. The only reason I say 54 tops is because it's got a great Sawchuk card. The Gordy card is really nice. There's some really good options there. I just think they're cool looking cards, and I think the whole set is about 60 cards. So it's not like it's this ridiculously huge set. You'd have to take your time, but you could probably put together an aesthetically pleasing set. So that's a thought I would at least consider. Go take a look at the cards and see if you're into them, but I think they're beautiful cards.
So what's everybody's prediction? We got just under, looks like about 3.5 minutes left. What's everybody's predictions for the third period and who's going to pull it out? 75.6%. The first team that scores in a Game 7 has won in the history, I guess, of the NHL playoffs, Game 7. So that's kind of an interesting stat, but it is not 100%, and all of those stats are always subject to change. So where are we going to be looking at? Are we going to overtime? Look. Orlando says overtime. Mrs. is calling a 3-2 Kraken win. Jeff says 2-0 Stars. Mrs. saying 3-2 in overtime. That would be very heartbreaking to have bookended overtime losses. That would suck because we lost game 1 in overtime. But anyways, I know this was not too long. I know it was short and sweet, but I was
Before you go,
excited.
Bobbles, though, I wanted to make sure I had
it. Pain.
my prediction.
Well,
Pain.
If they it's the third period of a Game 7. Fists could fly.
That's all I said. All I said is my prediction was pain. That is all I said. It might break out into a cyclocross. Eric might get really excited. But all I said was pain. All I said was pain. That's it. My prediction, pain.
But anyway, guys, I'm going to go try not to allow my blood pressure to boil too much. Enjoy the final 20 minutes. Hopefully we don't go too much further. And may the best team win.
And I'm going to casually sip my beer and enjoy it.
Enjoy your beer. Wes, I haven't seen him on tonight, but hopefully he's enjoyed the game. Big Sky gets on. Good luck to both.
Mm-hmm.
Eric said he's going to flip out because the 6970 set is the greatest.
Overrated, yes. Sad about
6970 Opeachy, not tops, is great. And then
Average
says about the bounty on the Bedard. We will get into that further because that set is still got a ways to come out. I'm going to go enjoy the final minutes of this Game 7, and hopefully Dallas comes on top. but we
So,
shall
so if
see.
everything works out, then we get the post game stream.
We may have a post game. We might. I got to see what time it ends and all of that, but we might. I'll let you know.
Sounds
I'll
good.
hit you up.
Have
So
a good one. Talk to you later.
anyway, guys, I know it was short. I know it was sweet, but this has been fun. Game 7's been a hell of a game. Hope you all have enjoyed it. I will talk to you guys later. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and until the next video, I'm out.